All I'm going to say is always trust your gut, because if you don't trust your gut, you're not going to get the number 5 spot like I was supposed to. What am I doing? Chase Lehocky here, Blue Futon, and we're going to go over the box office predictions of the 27th to the 29th of October. So happy Halloween for all those suckers that do it. And if you're part of the SAG, guild, whatever, sucks to be you, nerd, because apparently you can't dress up for Halloween. Because unions are so good. Oh, unions, yeah. They just care about your Halloween costumes. Fucking unions. Anyway, as you can tell, I love unions. Anyway, so this weekend, we actually have a couple of movies that can come out. So let me pull it up real quick. Of course, there's one called After Death. This is the Angel Studios movie that, if you know Angel Studios, they did Sound of Freedom. I think it will crack the top 5. Where is my opinion? I will tell you that very, very soon. I gotta look at this real quick. Anyway, let's talk about the other ones that could come out. There's one called Sight. Don't know what that's about, but it looks like it's a false sort of Dr. Ming Wong, world's top laser eye surgeon. It looks like it has Greg Kinnear in it, maybe. Yeah, it does have Greg Kinnear. So sure, that sounds like it could be a fun little, biopic movie based on a true story. Then we have a cartoon called Inspector Sun. I think it's about a spider or something. Yeah, no, it's about bugs. It almost looks like Addams Family, but in bug format. I don't know. That's going to be in theaters. And then you also have Freelance, which I've already seen Freelance. It's the John Cena movie. It's not bad. It's not good, but I think it could be worth your time. It could be a fun little experience. And then we have Five Nights at Freddy's. This is going to do bonkersly good. Why do you think it's going to do bonkersly good, Chase? Because there hasn't been a PG-13 horror movie in quite some time. When was the last PG-13 horror movie? The last ones have been R, right? The Nun 2. Then you have Exorcist Believer. Where's the PG-13 ones? This is going to do freaking bonkers. But let's talk about how I did last weekend. And how I said in my video before that I think number 5 could be the Night at the Museum. Or not the Night at the Museum. Nightmare Before Christmas. It was. That was number 5 with 4.2 million. I'm kind of shocked. I was expecting to do 2 million, but it doubled my expectations. Damn it, Chase. My gold derby is now wonkers. Where I thought was going to be number 5 was Saw 10. I was thinking 3.6 or 7. It was 3.6. I will take that 0.1 off. Number 4 was Paw Patrol. I was thinking about 4.4. It was 4.4. So far, I'll say the numbers are pretty good. Number 3, I was thinking Exorcist with 6.6. It actually dropped worse than I thought. 5.6 million off. No bueno at all. My dog is extremely hot. All right, Mickey, there you go. I know you're hot. Anyway, I was thinking the Swifties would not come out. Well, they came out again and did a 64% drop and was number 1. And my number 1 thing was Killers of the Flower Moon dropped to number 2. I was thinking 30.5 for Killers. It did 23.2, so way off, just way off. Then Taylor Swift, I was thinking 27 million. It did better with 33.7. I was thinking that was going to do a 70-ish% drop, but it did a 64%. Now, it's very interesting because I do think Five Nights at Freddy's is going to steal a good amount of that Taylor Swift crowd. But I do think Martin Scorsese's Killers of the Flower Moon, older audience, is going to hold pretty well, kind of like an Oppenheimer. 3-hour movie. But let's see what I think this weekend is going to be. Number 5, I do think Exorcist Believer will stay in it with 3.6 million. I'm still going with about, and that's not so much a 50% drop, about a 46% drop, because I think that's what it did last weekend. So why would I not think it stayed? Plus, it's, Halloween weekend. Plus, Exorcist is going to Peacock, I believe, this week, if I'm not mistaken. So, iffy. Number 4 is After Death, 5 million. You cannot dog these crowds. You have Sound of Freedom. You have this. You have The Chosen. You have other movies. So Angel Studios is doing it right. And I do think they're going to crack number 4 with 5 million. Number 3, Taylor Swift. My number 3 and number 2 is going to be very wishy-washy. But I'm going Taylor Swift 12 million. The reason I'm going 12 million is I'm sticking with that 64% drop. I'm going to think it's going to do 64% times 2. People say, "Oh, but it might, come down less, like, 55%." But I truly think it is going to go that 64% because of Five Nights at Freddy's is going to steal that crowd. Number 2, I'm going Killers of the Flower Moon with 12.9. Like I said, I'm going within $1 million range with both of them, but I think Killers will have about a 45 to 50% hold. Even if it goes a 50% hold, that would drop it to like a 11.7, and I have Taylor Swift at 12. I just don't see a 50% drop. Plus, but here's the thing: Killers of the Flower Moon's a good movie. It's not a fantastic movie, but it does have an A- cinema score, so I'm very intrigued. I mean, maybe I will change it like on a Thursday. But right now, I'm keeping it that way. And then number 1, Five Nights at Freddy's. I had it at 55.5 million. I'm wanting to maybe go higher, but not by that much. Let's go with I'm going with 58.5. I'll put it up 3 million. I do think this is going to do bonkers. I think it'll go above. Like I said, there has been a PG-13 horror movie in quite some time. Anyway, recap. Number 5, Exorcist 3.6. Number 4, After Death 5 million. Number 3, Taylor Swift 12 million. Number 2, Killers of the Flower Moon 12.9. And number 1, Five Nights at Freddy's at 58.5. Chase Lehocky here with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Well, no things Futontopia. You Blutonians think you're watching a great day. I'm looking at the numbers real quick because I really didn't look at it. Full weekend chart. How do you do daily on the numbers? Anyway, I kind of want to. I mean, per theater average, Taylor Swift still dominated. Let's go to previous chart maybe. Oh no, chart index maybe. Oh, here we go. I think this is it. October 21. Killers of the Flower Moon had 13. Oh wait, had a 13% drop from the day before. So it actually had an increase, including Thursdays. Taylor Swift dropped 60% the next day. And then if you go on that Sunday, Killers dropped 30. And Taylor Swift only dropped 28%. I don't know. Like I said, if I change it, I'll let you know.